Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Jevy, and in today's video I am going to be bringing you guys a brand new Elden Ring video. Now in today's video I have something special for you. As you guys see by the thumbnail and title, we are going to be beating Elden Ring with LeBron James. As you guys see, King James right here, he's awakening, he is inside the castle. And man, did this video take me a long time. So if you guys could please go ahead and drop a like and a sub, it would be much appreciated. Now this is the Giga Chad LeBron. He is who is going to be leading us through the charge. Now the build itself, when it comes to the weapons that I chose, the clothing that I chose, and the talisman, it's all a little different. So the clothing, I obviously just went for a king to go ahead and get King James, get LeBron. But the talisman and the weapon, I went ahead and just kind of threw on something that I wanted to try. Now it is a ball, so I guess you could say like basketball, it's a ball, you know, bit of a stretch. But if I do anything in the future like this, I'm going to be making it more personality based. Now LeBron's the GOAT, so everything you're seeing is on a level 713. That's right, max level. I am horrible at Elden Ring, so do not judge. This is level 713. I'll be using summons because, you know, basketball is not a one-man game. I summon in 4 spirits to make sure that there's 5 of us, just like on the basketball court there's 5 of us. During in-game, I do summon in a mimic, because, you know, what's better than 1 LeBron? That is 2 LeBrons. You guys can talk all the trash. Let me know how to get better in the comments. But without further ado, this is new game +4. If you guys want the weapon that I am using and the talisman and everything, there is a link in the description to the video that I got the inspiration from. But the LeBron James and all that, you know, that was just from a comment. Someone told me to upload something different, so here we are. And yeah, basically the whole premise of this video is just a Elden Ring build video, and I wanted to make it a little different, make it over someone that everyone would know, just to obviously help with the views and the algorithm and stuff like that to start off. Maybe we will get deeper as it goes, more niche kind of characters, but to start off, here is a quote-unquote King James LeBron James build. I will be here to commentate over some of the gameplay. Obviously I'm going to be defeating every main boss in the game. There is some side bosses like you guys see here where I just went ahead and threw it in, but besides that, I will be commentating over some. If you just want to skip, see how it compares to a certain boss, I'm cool with that. I might be commentating over it, I might not, so I hope you guys do enjoy. Like I said, this took like over 10 hours, so please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. This is obviously the very first boss in the game, but I promise the later it goes on, the more interesting it does get. I did have a no-death run until I believe the GodSkin Duo, and then once I face the GodSkin Duo, I end up showing you guys how to do a exploit that allows you to delete their first phase before you even see them. Now, unfortunately for me, I ran into a problem that I have never ever encountered before, to where I end up having to fight them 4 times in one go. It was absolutely insane. They just kept on respawning each other. I've never seen anything like it. I would also like to throw out there that these bosses are in no particular order. I just ran through the game and obviously beat the main story bosses just to get through the game as quick as possible. It still took me about 5 hours to beat the game, I'm not going to lie. And as I'm putting it into my computer to edit this, I kind of forget which order the bosses go in. That's how much of a bot I am at Elden Ring. So if any of these are in the wrong order, I apologize. If you guys are like me and won't even notice, then that is awesome. As you guys see, I'm just absolutely running through the early game bosses with this build, and you guys are going to be like, oh, but you're level 713, of course. But you guys know there are soft caps in this game. If you're level 713, you still have to have a good weapon. Now let me know in the comments if y'all would be interested in watching PvP as well. I know I'm level 713, but like I said, there's soft caps and everything. So 713 versus like a level 150. If there's a skill gap, I'm still going to end up losing that. And I said that I'm bad at Elden Ring. This is prime example. Now, being max level, I do also have an insane amount of flask, and they do replenish an insane amount. But you know, most of the time I'm not using all of them. I only use like 5 anyways. I do have like 15 or some crazy amount, whatever the max amount is. But as you guys see on these early bosses, it's only taken like 1 or 2. Like, it's obviously not even a challenge down here. I'm summoning my shooters from deep and going in and doing the rest of the work. Now these snowmen, If that's what they are, that's what I always call them, little snowman. Surprisingly early game, when they're level 10 and something's not going to do damage to it, they are little tanks, man. I was trying to use the headless one later in the game, and that thing would just not keep aggro. These things kept aggros from a distance. It was crazy. Now this is probably the easiest I've ever beat the tree sentinel in my life, I'm not gonna lie. Eventually I do actually process in my brain that I can roll towards things instead of away from them all the time. The queen's phase 1 is mad easy, but you guys will see once we get to phase 2, she just decides to summon everything in her arsenal at me, so it actually ends up being a pretty decent fight. Just want to say that this is easily the most fire cutscene in Elden Ring.
State of affairs. I commend your spirit for the lass. She'll take the throne. Queen Margit has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
This is where I encountered one of the most game-breaking things I have ever seen. So as y'all see, I am doing the first part of this ability, and it is ticking their health bar through the wall. Now the goal of this is to get them down to one shot, and then you're supposed to run in there and they are just AFK, and then you go ahead and finish off their first phase super easily. So yeah, this is just a little glitch, but you guys will end up seeing what happens to me. So this is where I first kill the skinny duo, and that is the first time that he has died. So remember that, and now it is just me and the big dude. Like, I'm running back, you see he's nowhere to be found. I even do another 360 right there. It is just me and this dude. Now eventually I end up getting the fat duo too, so that is 1-1, and as you see, the enemy health bar at the very bottom is only barely down. Now when you do this glitch that I did before, hitting them through the wall, it is actually supposed to make it to where that bar automatically basically goes down halfway once they die their first phase. So I was already freaking out a little bit that didn't happen, but I still didn't imagine that they were just going to keep spawning in. So once again, just remember that I have now killed them both one time. So this is where I get the fat duo for the second time. So now that should just mean that all I have to do is kill the skinny duo one more time to complete the GodSkin Duo boss fight. So I push in knowing that all I have to do is kill the skinny duo, and once I defeat them, I'm like, okay, boss fight over. And no, all of a sudden the big guy is back and he is full health. I am panicking, drinking up on flask. I run at him and attack him, and luckily he was one shot, so you know, nothing too bad. It didn't get over on me too bad. But could you imagine that you're 1 HP and they're 1 HP and you defeat them, and then the big guy just comes out of nowhere again? I mean, that would have to be the worst thing of all time. Like, if I would have got defeated of that, you guys would have seen that as the end of the LeBron James build video. But luckily, you guys get to see me come here in the end game and show you that this build is just as dominant in game as it is in the middle game and early game. It's just too good. It just don't stop. Look, same combos, same moves. We still gonna break them. Still gonna take all their health and give it to us. It's just too easy out here. Same thing for the Elden Beast. We did go ahead and summon a mimic of ourself, and I'm not gonna lie, this Elden Beast takes like 30 minutes to fight when you got fists. So I went ahead and threw a staff on my side and let the mimic staff away. and deal some damage. You know, I literally beat everyone else by myself, so just let me have fun on the Elden Beast beating the game. It still did not take one try. It still took multiple tries. This is not the same clip where I just messed up the first boss. This is not a simultaneous clip. I will not lie to y'all. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. This is going to be the last of y'all hear from me. If you made it here, if you're somehow here, comment LeBron James eats waffles, and I will shout you out in the next video. So yeah, it's been your boy Jevy. Sub, follow, like, everything. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
The fallen leaves